What's up, buongiorno? Today we are going to make an egg in our basket. This video might take a little while, but we're gonna stick with it. The reason it's gonna take a little while is you don't want to use very much heat, about medium low. We're only making one, we're just gonna go like just short of medium. So what I got here, this is margarine. Butter, I think, is typically what you want to use. I've been wanting to season my cast iron skillet a little more, so I'm just gonna drop this up in here. There we go. Spreading this out just like the Hobbit trilogy. Alright, now it's on there. I'm gonna go put this up into the fridge. Cooking with Deadpool. Got our own theme song that we make up every time. Haha! Right, so what are you gonna need? Well, we're making an egg in a basket. We're gonna need a slice of bread and also an egg. Or what I got here, this is some kind of sourdough sliced bread from Trader Joe's. This is a pretty good slice. Yeah, a nice big chunky slice. And yeah, you can make this whenever. Most people want to make this for breakfast, I guess. You can make it for dinner, as is the case right now, because it's late. And I guess the food that you eat this late upon the time is called dinner. Oh no. Wait, it might be here. So what I'm looking for, yeah, it's this thing. Not sure what this is called, but you want it, because what it's going to allow you to do is just kind of punch a little hole into this bread and boom. And then the rest, basically, you're just going to be trying to make toast. Once you've toasted the bread up just a little, that's where you're going to drop this egg into the center. Let it cook, flip it, let it cook, eat. Done. Simple, right? And ooh, the scary ingredients of cooking. I don't know how to cook, Mr. Deadpool. Well, you know, I didn't either. And it takes time and a lot of mistakes, and then you'll figure some stuff out. Today, the ingredients are going to be very, very simple. Besides the butter, which is very key, you know, you never want to cook without some kind of vegetable oil, margarine, butter, something like that. Besides that, we just have bread, the egg, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Because, I mean, you know, you can add it later. Or you can add it while cooking. It really doesn't matter, but that's the salt, that's really all you're going to want to taste. The pepper, as I guess that kind of determined by personal preference. I just feel like most people would actually enjoy a little bit of pepper. This makes it all fresher, makes it taste nicer. Oh, you know, you see this little piece of bread right here? Oh, this is just a discarded piece of bread. No, man, we're not going to throw this away. We're gonna put this right in here. Alright, we're just gonna like toast this on the side. More food. Why would you be wasting food? I mean, it's right there. You cut it out. Go ahead and cook it, right? Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Well, this is awkward. How do we pass the time with idle chat? Oh, here's the thing. So I'm gonna go see the Deadpool movie tomorrow. Very excited. Especially because I should have been the one who's already seen it. But, you know, the way life works, there's better plans. Actually went out, hung out, played some games, did a little bit of drinking, which most people might be like, well, I'll do that every day. Well, I don't. I don't meet new people all the time. And it was really fun. So it was a good thing to do, get out and do. Anyways, yeah, so what happened was I showed up to the movie late. You know, choosing to get in character, go get your suit on all did and stuff, you know, it's got its drawbacks. Good thing is, I got a bunch of my friends in there, and, well, you know, that's really all that matters. Anyways, now I get to live it for the first time tomorrow, and that's like the best way to look onto this whole thing, right, isn't it? And I mean, folks will be asking me like, whoa, Deadpool, or whatever the hell you call me, PhD pool, or, I could use my real name. But anyways, in this scenario, my friend, Gingy's all like, hey, Deadpool guy, that's my name, Deadpool guy. What are your expectations? Like, what if the movie's not any good? Deadpool. And I'm just like, you know, there's like good ways and bad ways of making a movie. There's all the like, I'm just gonna drop this egg right here. I think this is very hot and good to go. So there's all that like pressure that can be put on by the studios. And like, you know, everyone's been talking about this, but like it really seems like Fox stepped off and just let the people making this movie do what they wanted. And I think like that's what I'm most excited about. So for me, if the movie's bad, if it's not great, if it's not everything I want it to be, I'm still gonna be alright. one of the reasons is because of what I've seen with how they've done Deadpool, with the advertising, how how Ryan Reynolds has been feeling about this movie and how he's just been like out and talking about it, just having fun, like that, being on TV, coming on the Super Bowl and talking to you, like those are the really good fun things. And I think just having had that in my lifetime, like where I got to experience it, that was worthy of, like, you know, being happy and being alright with this movie. And you know, I can scrutinize it like by comparing it to like movies, other movies, like how a movie's supposed to be, but I'm just gonna go into this and just kind of hope to have some fun, and that's really all I can ask for. Oh right, so you can see the egg is cooking. You can, but what you want to be doing right here is kind of looking at the bottom to see, is the white getting cooked, and it's gonna be hard to know exactly when you've cooked it perfectly, but I mean, it's your personal preference. I don't like it when there's like that white stuff that's not cooked. I like my egg to be, well, I like it to be runny, but I'd much rather it actually be cooked than to be super runny, and that's the most critical thing. So, you know, right now, you can kind of also move it around and see how it goes. Really, the deciding factor for cooking this is when you actually flip it over and you see how, you know, how well you cook the other side. That's going to determine how well this comes out. Ah, cha 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 cha. Oh yeah, how about that Olivia Munn with the sword skills? That's awesome, coming out of nowhere. That's the other movie, right? X-Men, Apocalypse. Super no expectations. It really looks much like the that X-Men as kids show. I don't know how to describe it, but it was I think it was on like WB. Man, that was a long time ago. It was like 80. No, that was like 14 years ago, something like that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. I'll get back to talking about the movie. We want like a nice, sharp, you know, thin spatula. I can write a book preaching about the good word of the skillet and how great it is, but this is just as important. If you have a shitty spatula, you know, you don't want the holes, you don't want it to be rounded, you don't want it to be long. I don't know, this is not what you want. You know, like, why bring dirty shoes to a temple? Why bring a shitty spatula to a nice cast iron skillet? You want a good spatula. What is this? You know what? This is officially Deadpool approved. The Dexter SB25 and 1. This spatula. Yes, you heard it here first. Deadpool approved spatula. Okay, so you have a very easy tendency to burn the bread, but this is actually like what you want. Just short of this. This is more appealing than a side that is crispy but white. Reason being, oh my God, there's just something, you know, we have a lot of privilege to be living in the world, and especially the country and the economic status that we might have to be able to make this, that like we can actually experience something beyond just taste and flavor and the nutrients present in the food. And what I'm talking about is in this, there's also the visual, but there's like that auditory sense. And when you bite into this, that texture, oh man, that's so perfect. You know what? Since this is set on medium, and since this is a cast iron skillet, the second side is gonna take a lot less to cook because of all that heat getting trapped in. The cast iron skillet does a really good job doing that. There we go. And you know what? That's a good way also. Yeah, see? So this is the side that went second. For a much shorter time, it cooked a lot more. That's another way, I guess you can use that tiny little piece as a probe to see how much cooking you need to do to the actual piece. And there we go. I guess you might be interested in seeing how this turned out besides just the outside. So what I'm gonna do is the plate. Don't want to forget that side. And also, the cast iron is gonna be hot. That's why I was using the little rag to pull it in. And there we go. I don't think you actually saw that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of raise it, and you can kind of see that egg dropping. Yeah. So it's nice and runny. All the whites have been cooked. The egg white has been cooked through, and it's good. Don't burn. Don't burn. Element is off. Now we can eat. I'm gonna take this mask off and do that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this stupid video I put together. And I didn't really stop talking for a second of it. Yep, I'm just gonna do random shit from time to time.